In this video, I'm going to tell you about the different chemistries used in resinous and poured flooring. Epoxy has become the Kleenex of flooring. And what I mean by that is that it's become a generic term for any resinous or poured floors. Most of the time, when a customer calls us at Res-Tek, they ask for an epoxy floor. Epoxy chemistries are great, but they're not the only option. In this video, I'm going to teach you about 4 of the most commonly used chemistries for resinous flooring and coatings. I'll also give you a pro and con of each so that you can go to your customer or you can know what system is best for your operation and your facility. Let's start with the most well-known chemistry, epoxy. Epoxy is one specific class of polymers that contain epoxide groups, hence their name. However, in flooring and coatings, we're not using the same high-end formulations that NASA is using. The amount of system designs are endless though, and cover a very wide spectrum of styles, from thin mill all the way to trowel down mortar systems. A few pros for an epoxy system are their relatively reasonable material cost. They usually have an attractive high gloss finish, and depending on the formulation can be zero VOC. A few cons for epoxy is that not all epoxies are formulated or produced with the same quality. For example, there is a difference in residential grade versus industrial grade epoxies. Typically, they all have a long cure time, and that cure time only equals 95% cured in 8 to 12 hours, and usually takes up to 7 days to achieve 100% cure. Epoxy is also not UV stable, which means that it will eventually yellow and color shift when exposed to UV light. Next on our list is a lesser known chemistry, methyl methacrylate, or MMA for short. MMA is an organic compound that is most commonly used in acrylic plastics like plexiglass or airplane windows. Pharmaceutical grade MMA is even used as a cement in joint replacements, like, say, a hip. The good news for us is that MMA also makes a great base chemistry for flooring and coating systems. The 2 largest things that MMA has going for it is its ability to cure 100% in 1 hour, and also cure down to negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit or up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. MMA is also known for being UV stable, which means it can be installed outdoors and will not have a color shift. The 2 main cons of MMA is 1, it has a relatively higher material price compared to epoxy or other resinous floorings. The second is that it does give off an odor. The odor has been described as a sharp, fruity aroma, or one that's similar to a nail salon. That odor does need to be managed and considered during any MMA project. Urethane coatings are up next, and they're typically applied at a thin millage and as a final top coat or seal coat to other flooring systems. Urethanes are most commonly created by reacting isocyanates with polyols. Other than floor coatings, urethane chemistry can be used in direct metal paints, bed or tank linings, and just generic waterproofing. Urethanes for flooring top coats are known for their high abrasion resistance, chemical resistance, and also being UV stable. Most urethanes see their best usage in large, high traffic areas or over top of any epoxy systems. The downside to urethanes is their sensitivity to moisture and temperature fluctuation. It has to be within a certain range for installation to occur. Also, like epoxies, they have a longer curing time. The last major chemistry we'll talk about today is urethane cement, also known as cementitious urethane. And it is exactly as it sounds, a urethane modified with cement. Urethane cement has become a mainstay in resinous flooring due to its toughness. 2 of its main strengths are that it's thermal shock resistant up to 240 degrees Fahrenheit, and that it can be moisture resistant up to 20 pounds by calcium chloride or 99% by RH probe. Some negatives to urethane cements are slow cure times. 8 to 12 hours between coats and for the final coat, and the install temperatures need to be maintained between 60 and 80 degrees, give or take. Still, the gains of being extremely durable and tough can typically outweigh the cons depending on your project. While talking about urethane cements, be on the lookout in April as Res-Tek rolls out its new product line called ExcelGuard. ExcelGuard is a new line of hybrid systems that use urethane cement as the body, but different top coats like MMA, polyaspartics, or urethanes to still give the customer the performance or the look that they're trying to achieve in their facility. P.S. I do have to give an honorable mention to polyaspartics. They can be a little pricey, but are UV stable and can cure in 1 to 6 hours depending on your conditions or the formulation. We exclusively use our polyaspartic in our ExcelGuard product line. Thanks for checking out Flooring Chemistry with me today. If I missed something or you have other questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But before you go, don't forget to smash that subscribe button or click like. That way when our video comes up next month, you'll be notified. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.